All right, all right, all right. This is your boy back in the fact. KQKC boxing. That's right. The OG is back. Throwing down another live stream. I want to thank everybody for allowing me to get to 580. I'm sorry. Let me turn this down. Okay, what's going on, Rick? You in the house already? Wow. Notifications, they kicking, huh? Yes, sir. Northern Call in the house. Northern Cali in the house. All right. All right. My man, Rod, what's happening? Salute to you, brother. Salute. Everybody doing all right? Good, good, good. Now, man, first shout out to the LDBC and shout out to all my subscribers and their families. We can't forget them. Now, oh man, that go foul player. What's happening, brother? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Yes, sir. OGKQKC. That's right. That's me. Back in effect. Now, just want to discuss this Wilder and Breazeale fight. We know that it's not only a fight, but it's a grudge match. Yes, sir. Out here detailing these cars. The notification came through. It's just in time trying to see what you're talking about, my man Wilder. Oh, yes. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking about Wilder, man. The king, the maestro of boxing. That's what he is. You know, hard work and dedication. That shit pays off, Jack. For real. And great decision making. That pays off. Because he don't have no trainer as far as a dog trainer or a man to tell him when to shit and when to piss. He shit and piss whenever he want to now. Shoes. I mean, I'm not knocking no other fighters, but he earned it. He got what he deserved. And I'm proud of him for it. You know? He's not a Floyd Mayweather. He's not a no finesse type fighter. He do what he have to do to get their asses out of there. That's all. You don't have to fight like Floyd Mayweather to be a boxer. You don't have to fight like Sean Porter to be a boxer. What works for you works for you. By any means necessary to get their asses out of there. That's all. Now, you got Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder. The WBC belt is up for grabs. But my man D is holding on to that belt real tight for a long time. And I or he be damned if a man that's jealous and got a grudge against him won't be taught a lesson. I know that. Some people say, well, he might just be in trouble this time around. Dominic Breazeale, he can punch. He hits hard. But Dominic Breazeale is not that type of fighter. Sure, he'll take a bruised eye, a closed eye. He'll take a head whooping and still come. But Deontay Wilder just got to break him down. That's all. Break him down like he do everybody else. Now, you might not get the first round knockout, but it'll come. See, fighters can't go look for a knockout. Let it come. He see it, take that motherfucker. That's all. He is not that big in size. He's big in size as far as fat, flab. No abs. He got one ab. Like one big ab. That's all he got. Deontay Wilder is in shape. He's a fighting machine. He don't play that shit. You disrespected him and his brother. See, when family's involved, it's time to put all that nice shit to the side. See, Dominic Breazeale knows he's a pain in the ass. Anthony Joshua, the coward he is, he knows that Breazeale's another coward. He was going to whoop his ass on the golf course just by running his mouth. You cannot get famous no more. Them days are over with by running your mouth and acting an ass. Those days are over with. Shannon Briggs, let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Motherfucker, sit your ass down. Ain't nobody doing that shit no more. Like I said earlier, this is a new day. This is a new boxing era. These are new and up-and-coming boxers. They are no-nonsense boxers. They will take your head off. They are hungry. They are hungry, young motherfucking lions. They ain't playing that shit. Damn. I mean, if Earl didn't show you that shit over in London, what you expect? He ain't have no big record. He ain't even had 30 fights on his belt. And he beat his ass down. He made him propose to his ass. Besides giving him a ring, he gave him a goddamn IBF belt. Earl said, hey, I'll take that bitch. That's what he did. 83 Rod say, laughing out loud, just noticed I put tricking instead of trucking. Okay. Breazeale gets stretched by round 6. Yeah, he gonna get stretched out. Yeah. Yes, sir. He's gonna get stressed out. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for fighters that get stressed out. It's just that I'll be like, no, damn, no, sorry, hey, somebody got to win, right? But this motherfucker, he is so nerve-wracking. He's so irritating. I think his wife don't even want to be bothered with him half the time. Who does that? Who sends flowers, gifts to the whole family that knocked out your enemy brother? Who does that? That pissed Deontay Wilder off. Hell, that pissed Marcellus off. See, I said 2-3 days ago, you don't get a person like Deontay Wilder on your bad side. See, you're going to have to go in the ring with him. And he's going to remember the shit you said, the shit you do, the shit you done to him, the shit was done to him a year ago by Eddie Hearn, all that hoodwink and lying and cheating and trying to steal. See, all that shit comes back. All that shit makes your inside shake. All that shit give you more rage, more power. That shit makes you sit down on your punches, on your jabs. Then when that time comes, when you leave yourself open, your ass gonna be looking like Arthur Spilker. Real talk. Then you don't want no more. You could get up, but you ain't gonna get up. Because you understand and you realize now, I fucked up. I should have kept my mouth closed. He did all that talking at the press conference. Then when it came for face-off, he was 3 blocks away from standing in front of Deontay Wilder. Now, I wish I could have heard exactly what he said when Wilder took off them glasses. Wilder told him, I read some of it, but I couldn't, you know, but just for the hell of talking, I guarantee you, he said, listen, motherfucker, you fuck with me and my family for the last motherfucking time, and you about to feel. And he was sitting there looking like a child that been chastised. He looked like a child that's about to get an ass whooping. You know how your daddy used to talk to him before he whooped that ass? You'd be like, well, let's get on with this shit. Here? Well, that's how he was looking. And I understand. I get it. You know, you got to go home to your wife. And you just got punked out by a 100-pound man. Just really knock your ass on your ass. I get it. Because if Wilder would have hit you, you wouldn't have been on your ass. You would have been on your face with your ass up. Then you can turn around and try to sue the motherfucker. Wilder didn't have shit to do with it. See how all this shit is piling up? See all this shit that makes fighters better. That gives fighters energy. Just like Earl told Mikey, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, motherfucker. Good. I like that shit. Ooh, I like it. And you know Deontay Wilder. You know, he's a champ. He don't take no shit. He talked that talk and he walked that walk. And when you say he gonna walk your ass in that ring, he is. That's why Anthony Joshua don't want that smoke. He know he fucked up. He like a motherfucker running from the police. Because he know when Deontay Wilder catch up with that ass, it's night-night. It's night-night. And he know that. I call him S.O.B. Breazeale. Because he think Virgil Hunter gonna be his savior. Gonna teach him something. Gonna teach him something in one training camp that he haven't learned by now. That's why managers, trainers, they only look back 1, maybe 2 fights. Because you only good as your last fight. You're not going to change that much in one training camp. Only thing he can teach you is how to protect your ass. How to cover up when he start beating your ass and when he start hitting you through your guard. See, Deontay Wilder's heavy-handed. If he punch you and you got a high guard, you know, the earmuffs on, he punched right through them motherfuckers. You feel that. You might not feel the full impact, but I guarantee you, you're going to know that he has power. And you know what? from that point on, you fighting intimidated. You fighting just to make sure you don't get caught. You fighting a defensive fight now. So it's only a matter of time before he gets your ass out of there. It's just simple. Good fighters, great fighters, they have different ways of psyching your ass out. They have different ways of breaking your ass down. It could be mental or it could be physical. Floyd did the mental shit. He talked shit. He made an ass out of you in press conferences. Then when that time come, your ass was already defeated. Well, Wilder record speaks for itself. You knocked out 39 motherfuckers? God damn. Now, if you're a smart coward like Anthony Joshua, then your ass will, keep running. Keep them shoes laced up. Like I say, he ain't like Wilder is the police. He ready to run and jump through that window any day now. Thinking Wilder coming after his ass. You ought to seen him when he was shaking doing that interview here in the United States. He had like Wilder was about to come through the door. He kept looking at the exit sign. Which way should I fucking run? See, people don't understand what goes around will come around. That's facts. That's facts. Then you got Earl Spence. You got Spence and Terrence Crawford. Everybody's saying this. Everybody's saying that. Now, Terrence Crawford is a good fighter. I like Terrence Crawford. He's cool. He cares about his community. He came a long ways. Now, I do have to admit, hey, I know, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody, family, or nothing like that, but I can tell they a little rough around the edges. I can tell where they came from, It ain't where you came from, it's where you're going. That's the point, It doesn't matter if you're a bad student then, it's how you is now. But see, they don't realize, they don't understand that Earl Spence is the man right now. Well, then again, maybe they do. I take that back. Maybe they do. Maybe they do understand. Maybe they understand that, well, he's the money man now. See, if we get a fight with Earl, we guarantee at least $1 million. Nobody call out Earl Spence. Well, they'll call him out when he got a fight coming up, yeah. That's the only time. Then when that fight is over with, everybody is silent. Everybody won't say shit. They act like he's a bad cold. He's a walking flu. So they don't touch him. They don't say nothing. Oh, he's nothing special. Then the show that he put on, the show that, hey, I'm more than just an earmuff coming for it, motherfucker. Then now, after all the money he made and still making, my ad, all the magazines, all the talk shows, he doing what he do. And we talking about a young man that don't even put 10 sentences together in your conversation because he's a chilled out dude. He's a no-nonsense champion. He do what he have to do. and have to do. See, it's a difference in clout chasing and real want to fight chasing. Now Porter said he wanted to fight uh 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 uh, uh Earl Spence, but guess what? It all changed once he got in the back. Wasn't nobody around then, fans and shit. See, him and his daddy, they've been running for a long time. You know, I understand. I get it. That's embarrassing getting your ass whooped in front of so many thousands of people. I get that. But people better understand this. Porter is not that easy of a motherfucker to fuck up. Now, we all seen that Earl Spence can fight different dimensions. Now, we got to understand what dimension would he fight Earl Spence? Porter. What dimension would he fight Crawford? Well, let's entertain this for a minute, if I may. Now, Crawford, he fights orthodox. He fights southpaw. He gets in, and sometimes he get out. He feints very well, and sometimes he don't. Earl, he would jump in and he would jump out. Now, he is not going to allow you to punch him in the stomach because he's going to jump back. He's going to take 2 steps back. Now, Crawford does move a lot. He give you a lot of lateral movement. Yes, that's true. But nobody can cut off the ring better than Earl Spence. Sooner or later, Mr. Crawford, you're going to feel those shots. Now, you got a choice. Either a head shot or a body shot. It's your choice. But either way it go, are you quick enough? Are you smart enough to stop one of the best amateurs that we had? See, I'm not taking anything from Crawford. Don't get me wrong. It's just that he's out of his element right now. Maybe he need to bulk up a little bit because the weight difference is obvious. The skill difference is obvious. Once you look at a Terrence Crawford fight, then look at an Earl Spence fight, you will see the strength difference. You will see the savvy difference. You will see your fundamental difference. See, Earl Spence is naturally gifted with a little polished from the amateurs. That's the best way to describe him. Yeah, let me say that again. He's naturally gifted with a little polish from the amateurs. Yeah. So, Terrence Crawford, he's more of learning on a job type guy. But he already learned, but he's not naturally gifted. If that makes sense. Like, he had to learn how to fight southpaw. Earl is a natural southpaw. He was born a southpaw. Now, Earl can switch also. Nobody didn't know that, did you? He was going to do it in the Mikey Garcia fight, and he changed his mind. He got that down pat, according to Earl. We haven't seen it, but I guarantee you we're going to see it very soon. See, things like that come naturally to a natural athlete. He was an outstanding football player. Then he chose boxing over football. So either way it go, you ever met a kid that was always good in something, Terrence Crawford, but did you met a kid that was always great at everything, Earl Spence? So it's no comparison really right now. See, that's why I try to tell the brothers and everybody, you can't compare them right now because one is just naturally great and one is just good. I take that bet any day right now. It's a big difference. God gifted talent just don't go away. It don't. Now, if you look at Mikey Garcia, he was naturally talented. He was naturally gifted. But he met up with someone that was naturally great, who was naturally gifted, who was naturally bigger. So you could be great and still get overwhelmed. See, just like I was saying earlier, you got to stay in your motherfucking lane. Because just like you're on the expressway in Chicago, we call the Dan Ryan. That take you any motherfucking way in the city you want to go. But you got to stay in your lane because the speed limit is 75. Now, if you ain't in your lane and you go in somebody else's lane, your ass is doomed. That's what happened to Mikey Garcia. You was in the wrong lane. You didn't keep your ass in your lane. You should have stayed where you was at. And be patient and do what you have to do in your lane. See, we all got different lanes that we good at, that we should keep our asses in. But when we step out of our lane, we run into trouble. We get into trouble. That's facts. That's real hardcore facts for your ass. Now, I don't want no one saying that I'm shitting on Terrence Crawford, because I'm not. Like I say, he's a good fighter. Yes, he is. That would be a good fight with him and Earl Spence. But that's what I'm saying. He's a good fighter. But Earl Spence is a great fighter. He was naturally good in everything he does. You ever met a kid like that? I have. Everything they do, they just was good at it. That's all. He was a standout football player in high school. Things just come naturally to some guys or girls. Every sport his mother and father said he did, he excelled in that. He's naturally gifted. People got to understand that. You have to understand and realize that. When you have that type of guy, and then, oh, hell, when you start focusing on just one and just say, you know what? Fuck everything else. I'm just going to focus on boxing. How about that? I'm going to learn and be the student of the game. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it my full attention. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Think about that. Think about that. If somebody give they full attention and they naturally great at everything, but they pick one, just one, and give them they all, hell no. Then that gonna make you superb. That gonna elevate you to another level in that sport. And that's what happened. I mean, it is what it is. If I said it, if I wasn't here, it still would happen. Somebody would understand what I'm saying. Somebody would say what I'm saying. Somebody probably already said what I'm saying. It's a difference. It's a difference when you get to 147. The money is different. The talent is different. The fighters are different. You have to stay in your lane. You got to do what's best for you. You got to do what you're good at. Some people might be good at kicking rocks down the road. But you do it, you're not very good at it. But you're good at maybe riding a bike or something. You see the difference? Now, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's fucked up. That ain't true. That's not true. You do what you do better. Everybody is not good in boxing. Everybody tried to box. Everybody tried to be Floyd Mayweather. Adrian Broner, he tried to be Floyd Mayweather, but he wasn't good enough. Now, he was a good fighter, but he wasn't Floyd. It's a difference. Floyd was born to box. Adrian Broner wasn't. Floyd practiced. He dedicated himself. He didn't drink. He didn't smoke. That's a difference in an Adrian Broner and a Floyd Mayweather. They are two different people. Their talents are different. Marcos Madonna knocked Broner ass on his ass. Floyd took care of that shit. It's a difference. This shit got levels, as I try to explain to people. What's up, Snack V? Harold Jones, what's going on, my brother? Y'all hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. I'm only 20 away from hitting 600, and I appreciate it. Now, let me get back to Deontay Wilder. This is a prime example and a difference in him and Breazeale. Breazeale, sure, he hit a little harder than maybe most or maybe some other fighters, but he only have that one tool. You see, he's nothing special as far as footwork. He's nothing special as far as jabs. He's nothing special, but maybe just a little harder he hits. But see, that's what all the bookies and everybody, they break the shit down before they make their bet. What is Wilder good at? Well, let me tell you. He's not a skill type sweet science fighter. but he's good at power punching. He has a right hand that's very special. A right hand that God only gave him and maybe a few other people. He can carry his power the whole fight. He has a telephone pole jab. If you get hit by it, your nose is bleeding or broke. See, he don't have a lot of tools in his toolbox, but the tools that he has work. They work like a unison, you know? What's good for one is good for the other. You get me? You understand me? Do you feel me? That's what I'm trying to say. Dominic Breazeale, he's good at one thing. And when you take that one thing from him, what you had left? A coward? Yes, you got that left. A tattletale? Yes, you got that left. A SOB? You got that left. So, is he clout chasing? Is he talking shit because his wife's sitting in the audience? Yes. Is he going to beat Wilder down? No. He doesn't have it. He needs to stay in his lane. He don't understand. Shit get rough in there when you fighting Deontay Wilder. Just like that, it could be all over. I remember when he was fighting Arthur Spilker. He was having kind of rough time because he haven't fought a southpaw in 5 years. But all it takes is one punch. One punch to change a fight. See, Deontay Wilder has a chin. We seen that in the Ortiz fight. We seen how many times he got rocked. We seen how many times Ortiz was teeing off on him. Did he fall? Hell no. Did he try to hold? Yes. But that's where your fundamentals come in at. He didn't know how to hold properly. But now he do. Oh, you'll learn. You'll learn. So, Breazeale, he don't know what he gets himself into. He doesn't have a chin. A good flush hit will knock him out. Anthony Joshua, he don't have stamina or a chin. Deontay Wilder tried. I remember. He tried to say and tell Mr. Hearn, he need to lay off them damn weights. That's what he need to do, because that takes your stamina. And when your stamina gone, you don't have the strength to throw a punch accurately. So anybody could tee off on your ass. Klitschko was old. Wilder's not. Your power is the last to go. And Deontay Wilder has a long ways to go. I get it. I understand. I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to wait them out. See, so they're gonna play games. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's 60-40. Yeah, we got us a deal, and well, we can't tell you what AJ made." Oh, that's okay. We don't want the $50 million. I don't believe it's a $50 million. And these dumbass UK people, they sit there and believe the shit. They like motherfucking Chicken Little. The sky is falling. They running and looking and shit. They remind me of Jamestown, Jonestown. You can tell these motherfuckers anything about AJ, and they gonna believe it. Yeah, you know that's how they say it. They yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, yeah. Motherfucker, what you saying yeah for every time you say something? But see, now the shit is backfiring. Wish you coulda, shoulda, woulda. If you know what I mean, if you're from the hood, wish you coulda, shoulda, woulda. Other words, I wish I would have done that. I wish I should have took that. I wish that could happen. I wish I didn't fuck that up. I wish I didn't try to hoodwink him, bamboozle him. Oh, I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't do that. Now look at your ass. Now look at his ass. Your ass is out. His ass is in. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how shit pans out? See, if you live long enough, you will understand. The good guy, the honest guy, the great guy, inside, outside the ring, always win. Always win. Always bet on black. I know that ain't right, but always bet on black. You can't go wrong. Never. What's up, Drew Time? Yes, Bronx is on the deck. What's happening? Check Hook 93. Wanted to hit homie off too. Yes, sir. Has to have a certain amount of subs to get it. KQKC, where you getting super chat? Man, I gotta hit 1,000 subscribers, then I get the super chat. But in the meantime, I have a PayPal. As you look at under all my videos, a couple people have sent me a PayPal. Just click on it and there you go. But I'm getting close, you know. Don't worry. I'm gonna get there soon enough. Yes, sir. Now, with the cloud chasing, all right? You got Danny Garcia. Now, the people that's hating on Earl Spence, and you got some. Matter of fact, you got some closer than he think. Cause see, that's how shit works. You know, that's how shit works. You know, you send in the enemy that's close to him. You know, that's how the mob used to work. You know, your best friend you grew up with, the mob tell you go kill this motherfucker. You closest to him. He trusts you. So you go in there and you go for the kill. Just like Danny Garcia. You know, they pumping him up. They telling him, look, Earl ain't nothing special. You could beat Earl. See, he just auditioning for a fight. That's all. He's trying to start a war of the words. You know, that's what he's trying to do. See, but Earl too smart for that. He get it. He understand it. I'm quite sure Al talked to him about it. I'm quite sure he was walking down the hall, and Floyd was walking down the hall, and he let Earl in and slam the door on Floyd. Oh, excuse me, Floyd. I gotta talk to Earl. Okay, in a minute. Click. You see how shit changed his hands? See, that's real talk for your ass. You not the guy no more, Floyd. Earl is. So Al told him, look, they got it for you. Everybody wants you now. I ain't talking about to pay you. He already did that. He already been in GQ. I like that picture where he had the suit on and no socks and some $200 shoes. I mean, that was suave and debonair. Sitting outside a Rolls Royce. That was cool. See? See, when you do right, when you act right, when you're dedicated, this shit pays off. Adrian Broner, Javante Davis. That's why Robert Easter said, you know what? I can't fuck with y'all no more. Y'all fucking up my career. Because they lumping me in with y'all asses. And Broner, he's the type of motherfucker. He need a cheering crowd. He needs somebody to geek him on, to do shit, to crack jokes, to talk shit. Like he do after every fight that he lose. But see, it's a new sheriff in town. I like that phrase Brian Custer said. Well, it's another star in Dallas, and he's not a cowboy. I like that. He's Earl, the true Spence Jr. I like that shit, you know? That's what he is. So now they pumping Danny Garcia up because he mad. You know, when you lose, you lose. Then when you lose again, you lose. That means you got to fight mediocre competition. Why? Because you mediocre now. You got to understand what position you in. You got to stay in your lane right now. You can't change lanes right now. It's not clear. Cars are still coming. So you can't come over yet. You got to stay there. And when that time comes where you can change lanes, then you be changing lanes. See, some of these fighters, once on top, they figure they're going to stay on top. But the only way you can do that is be dedicated to live boxing, to smell boxing, to eat boxing. That's the only way you're going to stay on top. You run when they don't tell you to run. You work out when they don't have to wake your ass up and tell you, come on and work out. You do what you have to do and hone in on your craft. That's what it is. That's how it is. And only the strong will survive. That's facts for your ass. It's the sweet science. It's strategy. It's deciding what you're going to do. What's your move? No, I'm not going to sit here and look at you. I'm going to hit you. I don't have time to pose. Be first. Any coach would tell you that. Be first. Stay busy. Pick your shots. Pick your spots. Punch placement is the most important tool you can have. That's boxing. That's the sweet science that we love. But you got to stay in your lane. Now, my hour's almost up. Anybody got any questions for KQ? Let it rip, baby. Appreciate everybody in the house. I appreciate everybody that chimed in for this hour. It's nothing like the sweet science. It's nothing like the one-on-one sport. It's nothing like it had to be one winner and one loser. It depends on how many tools you have in your box. It depends on how many dimensions you can fight. It depends on how athletic you are. Some are good, some are great. See, that's a special thing in the sport of boxing. If you knew, like Anthony Yard, like Effie Ajaba, Joe Joyce, you have to move them carefully, methodically, but you got to move them. They got to learn. Sure, you're going to take some ass whoopings along the way. But when you practice, practice makes perfect. Devin Haney, yes. He turned pro at an early age. That's why he went to Mexico to turn pro. But he practiced. He was pushed by his father. Sometimes people need that push to be great. But Devin Haney, he's fast. He get in, he get out. But he hasn't developed that manlyhood, that man body yet. He can't get in that booth and bang right now. He would get hurt. His weight is not there. That's facts. KQKC boxing is going to give you facts. I know my boxing. I know how to figure out a game plan. I know how to teach a fighter how to work behind his jab. I know a boxer. It's different types of boxers. Boxing is the sweet science. Boxing is not standing there and just throwing 200 punches at each other and see who can fall. That's not boxing. That's brawling. I like the sweet situation of the sweet science. I like lateral movement, not running, lateral movement. I like to see fighters cut off the ring. They say, well, how can you make a fighter fight? Easy. You cut off the ring. He don't have nowhere to go. He can jump out and clinch, yes. You can refuse to clinch, yes. He can cover up while you tee off on him, yes. But if you're strong enough, if you got a heavy hand, if you know how to put your punches precisely in the right place, that's not going to help. See, people don't understand. Your defense is your offense. Without any defense, you don't have offense. See, when Terrence Crawford fought Benavidez, when he went against the ropes trying to trap Terrence Crawford, that was the most stupidest thing I ever seen. You're not winning. You're losing. Terrence Crawford is a good fighter. He's not going to fall for dumb shit like that. Don't you understand that? Floyd Mayweather, he's a great fighter. He's not going to fall for shit like that. See, that's a difference in a good fighter, great fighter, and a mediocre fighter. You got to know how to set traps. You don't make it obvious by bagging up on the rope and say, come on. You just asking for a beatdown. Or he might say, man, fuck you. Come over here. It's the sweet science. It's chess. It's your move. I'm KQKC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, first hit the like button. Then hit that subscribe button. Then hit that icon bell. You will get notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. My weekly show comes on Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. KQKC will be calling the fight this weekend. Practice makes perfect. Practice make perfect. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm striving for perfection. Just in life, we strive to be better. We strive to be better men. We strive to be better women. That's what we do. We don't want to just be satisfied. We strive to be great. We strive to be outstanding. Just like the sweet science. Just like Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia, every top athlete in the world. If you serious about what you're doing, you're going to strive to be better. You're going to strive to be perfected. I strive to be great at what I do. If I'm good, I make sure you good. And when I hear the news, I make sure I give you the news. That's what I do. That's what has to be done to be great. We all need to strive for perfection. And with that, again, I'm KQKC Boxing. And with that, peace and love, and shout out to the almighty LDBC. Peace.